Okay, so IP address and mask 32-bit. So basically IP address and mask both are 32-bit addresses, and I have already talked in previous slides that uh, we have IP address for identification, and then we have subnet mask basically uh, which help us identify the network portion and the host portion. So in default class C, the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, but in a bit notation you can also represent this as 8 plus 8 plus 8, which becomes slash 24 bit notation. Here I have already converted this decimal into binary, and then this mask into the binary as well format. Okay, so because I told you the subnet mask is used to identify the network and host portion. How? When you converted this IP address into uh, binary notation, and then subnet mask into excuse me, uh, binary notation, and then you have to perform what? AND operator or multiplication. So when did you perform multiplication? You can see 1 multiplied with 1, result is 1, and when 1 with 1, the result is 1. Similarly, when 0 multiplied with 1, we know whenever the 0 multiplied with 1, the result is always 0. Okay, so I was just looking that the recording is working or not, because I was coughing, so that's why I just stopped. Okay, and then we have 0 and 1 multiplied 0, 0, 1, 0. Similarly, you just go on with the same condition, and you end up with this result. But if you convert this binary into back to the decimal, you get this result 192.168.10.0, because we have, as you can see, uh, the binary representation of 1 is 1, and the subnet mask 0 is 0. When you multiply these all zeros, multiplying 1 with a 0 is 0. So that this is the end result, 192.168.10.0. So this is how subnet mask now going to give us the portion of network and the host portion different. Like as you can see here, until here 192.168.10, this is your going to be the network portion, and this final piece is your host portion. Okay, so as I have mentioned, the first represent the network portion, the zeros represent the host portion. Okay, so these basically this is not first but 255, which I have shown here. Okay, so this is how you can separate these, just by multiplying your IP address with your subnet mask. You get this result which shows what is the network portion and what is the host portion.